Hello student, I Rahul Sharma, faculty of Mechanical Department, GLPITM, Greater Noida. Now, we will perform an experiment on pin fin in natural convection. You can see this apparatus. We can perform the experiment on pin fin natural as well as forced convection. But in this, we have to perform on pin fin natural convection. Now, first of all, I will explain the objective of this experiment. Now, first objective of this experiment is to explain about the component of this apparatus, and second objective is to draw the temperature profile. Now, first of all, you have to have a knowledge about the convection. What is convection? This is the first question. What is convection? So, convection can be defined as the heat transfer between the surface and a fluid flowing on to the surface, and the fluid may be air or liquid. And convection are of two types. One is natural convection and second one is forced convection. In case of natural convection, Grashof number plays the dominant role, and in case of forced convection, Reynolds number plays the dominant role. Now, what are the various components of this apparatus? You can see. So, first component, you can see the variac. So, this is the variac. From the variac, you can vary the voltage and current. This voltage is in volt and this current is in ampere. In experiment, you have to wait for 10 to 15 minutes for the steady state condition, and you have to take the reading when your apparatus come into the steady state. So you can see this is first component variac, and second one is the temperature indicator. So this is the temperature indicator. You can measure the temperature by thermocouples on cylindrical fin. So you can see the cylindrical fin. So you can see the cylindrical fin. This is the cylindrical fin. At the bottom of this cylindrical fin, there is an electric heater. You are heating the cylindrical fin from the bottom, and there are 6 thermocouples attached to this cylindrical fin. One thermocouple is placed at the bottom and one at the top, and there are 4 other thermocouples at a distance of 20 mm apart. Now, when we talk about the cylindrical fin, you have to have a knowledge about the fin and what are the various applications of this fin. So, fin are extended surface which increase the heat dissipation rate and protect the thermal devices from high temperature rise. Now, come to the experiment. You can see in case of natural convection, you have to keep off the blower switch. Your blower switch is in off position because you are performing experiment on natural convection. This is the switch for heater. When on this heater switch, your heating will start. Now you can see this duct. This is the duct, and the blower is attached to this duct. When we do experiment on forced convection, we will keep on this blower switch. So now, how we can do the experiment? So how we can do the experiment? First, you have to switch on the mains, and from the variac, you have to supply the amount of voltage and current, and you can vary the voltage and current by this variac. When your reading comes into the steady state condition, you have to note down the reading of voltage and current. Now this is the temperature indicator. You have to take the reading at 6 point. At this 6 reading you have find from the thermocouple attached to the cylindrical fin. So you have to on the heater also. So now how when you do the when you perform the experiment on forced convection, the velocity of air coming on to the fin at a high speed. Now we will do calculation on the blackboard. Now we will do calculation on blackboard. So you can see this is the cylindrical fin, and why it is called as pin fin? Because the length of this fin as compared to diameter is high, so it is called as pin fin. Now you can see point 1 denotes the thermocouple at location 1. You can measure the temperature T1 at the base surface, and the reading you can see the standard reading. You can see the standard reading 102.4 degrees Celsius, and you can also experimentally measure the reading T2 at a 20 mm distance. Similarly, you can find the temperature at various locations. So you can see the standard reading, the voltage is 71.3 volt, current is 0.41 ampere, and when we calculate the heat input, it comes out to be 28.52. And the temperature T1 is 102.4, T2 is 89.8, T3 is 87.3, T4 79.5, T5 is 75, and T6 is 72. Now I will note down second reading, that is experimentally. So you can see this is 66.7 volt, current 0.39, and heat input 26.01. T1 90.4 degrees Celsius, T2 80.2, T3 76, T4 70.6, T5 65.3, and T6 is the 50.2. And we have already noted down the temperature of ambient during the experimentation. The temperature of ambient air is 34 degrees Celsius. Now, First of all, you have to calculate the average surface temperature, that is equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus T5 plus T6 upon 6. It is the average of all the temperatures at various locations from the base. After finding the surface temperature, you will apply the Newton's law of cooling, that is equal to Q is equal to H experimental into AS. AS is the surface area and H experimental is the experimental heat transfer coefficient, and TS is the surface temperature and TA is the ambient temperature. So from this you can find the experimental heat transfer coefficient. Now, how we can determine the heat transfer coefficient during natural convection? Using the theoretical correlation. So you can see H is equal to C into T1 minus TA to power n multiplied by L to power 3n minus 1, where n is the characteristic length, and in the apparatus cylindrical fin is placed vertically. Cylindrical, you can see the value of C is 1.37, the constant value is 1.37, and n is equal to 0.25. So this expression becomes H is equal to 1.37 into T1 minus TA to the power 0.25 into 0.1 to the power 3 into 0.25 minus 1. So next step, we have to find the value of m, that is under root SC by KA. So H is the heat transfer coefficient, C is the perimeter of the fin, and K is the thermal conductivity of cylindrical fin, and the material for the cylindrical fin is brass, for which the thermal conductivity is 111 watt per meter degree Celsius, and the area is, this is the cross-sectional area. For cylindrical fin, you can see the cross-sectional area is pi by 4 d square. So you can find out the value of C upon Ka, that comes out to be 1.887, and when you put the value of C by Ka in this expression, you will find m is equal to under root H into 1.887. Now come to the blackboard. You can see in this, we will draw the temperature profile. So how we can draw the temperature profile? You can see the reading in the table. So first, I will explain. You have to take a scale. On y-axis there is a temperature, and on x-axis is the length along the film. So we have to take the scale. You can see the scale. The temperature 10 degrees Celsius, we have to take 1 centimeter, and length you have to take 10 mm is equal to 1 centimeter. So this is the scale. Now how we can draw the temperature profile? You can see on the table. So T1 is 102.4. So this is origin O. So from origin you have to cut a line that represents a length of 10.24 centimeters. That represents a length of 10.4 centimeters. So this is T1. Now T2 is 89.8. So from point 2 you can cut a line of length 8.98 centimeter. 89.8. This represents the temperature 89.8 degrees Celsius and length is 8.9. So next temperature T3 87.3 degrees Celsius, and you cut a length of 87.3 degrees Celsius. This represents 87.3 degrees Celsius, and the length of this length is 8.73. Next temperature T4, that represents 79.5 degrees Celsius. So cut a length of 7.95 centimeter. Next T5, 7.5 centimeter. Then T6, 72 degrees Celsius. So you can draw the experimental temperature profile. Now come to the blackboard. So how we can find out the temperature at various location at 20 mm from the base, 40 mm from the base, 60 mm from the base. Similarly you can find for 100 mm. So you can see, you can use the temperature distribution, and in this you will take the condition of fin insulated at the tip. So the equation for fin insulated at the tip, you can see theta upon theta naught is equal to T minus TA upon T naught minus TA, that is equal to T minus TA upon T1 minus TA. This T naught becomes T1 because the base is maintained at the temperature T1. That is equal to the cos hyperbolic m into L minus x upon cos hyperbolic ml. So you can find the temperature at a distance of 20 mm, that is equal to 0.02 meter, because already we have known about the ambient air temperature, that is 34 degrees Celsius, and T1 you will already find from the table. So you can find temperature at 20 mm from the base. Similarly, you can find the temperature at various locations like 40, 60 and last 100 mm. Now finally you have to calculate the percentage error. There is some difference between the theoretical and experimental value of temperature. So you can see this formula, T theoretical minus T experimental upon T theoretical multiplied by 100. So you can find the percentage error. Similarly, you can draw the temperature profile for theoretical calculation, because we have already determined the value of temperature at various locations. So we can draw the theoretical temperature profile likewise in the manner of the experimental profile. So this is the end of this experiment. So please like, watch, share and subscribe this video.